What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's up, everybody? It's Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron, a.k.a. First Ballot.
What's going on, Coach Dan at Lions Talk Live and the Duke Crew? This is Ball Hawk Fatima, the founder of the Detroit Lions. Everybody make sure you help support the YouTube channel Lions Talk Live by clicking that like and subscribe button. Let's get it and go Detroit.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live and Coach Dan by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
Well, greetings and salutations, everybody out there in YouTube land. I am your host once again, Dan Thornton, and I want to thank you all for joining me here today at Lions Talk Live. Hey, post-game show, and let it be said. You guys go ahead and say it. The Lions are, what are they? What are they? They are kings of the North. That is right. Your Detroit Lions are 15-2 to end the regular season. They are NFC North champs, and yes, they are going to get the number one seed in the NFC. They're going to get a much needed week off. They're going to be able to rest on up, get some healthy guys back. You could see Aiden Hutchinson on the sideline, not limping. I'm not going to go there with that right now. Save that for maybe the morning or some other time. Yes, the Lions, it was a struggle the first half. You could see both teams came out kind of giving body shots, trying to wear the other one out. And who would have guessed going into this game that the Detroit Lions defense would have kept them out, the Minnesota Vikings, out of the end zone several times on 4th and short, stopping them, holding the Minnesota Vikings in that powerful offense to 3 field goals. That's it. That's all the Vikings could muster against us. And then the Lions offense eventually got going in that second half. Jahmyr Gibbs, if he's not the second coming of Barry Sanders, I don't know what to say about the kid. But 4 touchdowns for him, setting a franchise record for most touchdowns in a season. He looks like an every down back to me. And yes, I'm glad that they spell him with some other guys. That we should all be taking, just a moment and celebrating this, letting it all sink in. This game, this season, is beyond anything any of us have ever seen before. Not just the number one seed, not just back-to-back NFC North championships, but overcoming all the adversity, all the injuries, the calls that don't go your way, everything you could throw at the Detroit Lions, they keep finding a way to overcome the situation. All the national media, I'm sure we're all going to be tuning in tomorrow to say, hey, what do you have to say now, Nick Wright? What do you have to say now, Skip Bayless or Shannon Sharp, whoever you want to mention? And all the naysayers that said the Lions defense can't do it, what are they going to start saying tomorrow? One of the best offenses in the NFL was shut down for 4 quarters. Sam Darnold consistently faced pressure, consistently had to throw into tight windows, and consistently missed. Doesn't mean he didn't hit some shots, but he didn't hit nearly enough to win. This is playoff football, what we just saw there. And I can tell you this, the Lions are already 1-0 in the playoffs because they're not going to have to play next week. They can kick back, sit back, heal up, get Zettler's, hammy or whatever, cramp or whatever it is, healed up. Find out what we can about Terry and Arnold. Yes, if you guys can, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. As you guys probably know, all the buttons help, so help out with that. You got the Tree of Destiny. We got the Towel of Destiny. We got the whatever of Destiny. This is the Team of Destiny. This team really is going to make a march to the Super Bowl. You need to win one playoff game to set up the NFC Championship, and you know where that NFC Championship is going to be? It's going to be in Detroit. Can you imagine what that's going to be like when the Detroit Lions take on whoever at Ford Field for the rights to go to the Super Bowl? I'm sure you're all salivating at what we just saw, the championship, the win, the Motor City Messiah. Dan Campbell promised us all 4 years ago he was going to turn this franchise around and turn it into one of the best ones in the NFL. And the Motor City Messiah was exactly right. The Detroit Lions are champions. They are champions for the second straight year in the NFC North, the most competitive division in all of the NFL. And yet you went undefeated. Let that sink in. Nobody, I'm guessing virtually nobody, I should say, probably on their sheet had the Lions going undefeated in this North Division. It was that good. Everybody knew it would be one of the best ones, and they came on in and they beat everybody. They found a way to consistently overcome whatever situation it is. I know there are some of you that don't like gambling, Dan going for it on 4th down, but let's also be honest. Part of the reason we are where we are is because he does go for it on 4th down, and the Lions are successful. Yes, some people were not happy with Goff. You know what? Goff didn't have a great first half. Ben Johnson didn't have a great first half. Give the Minnesota Vikings and that defense a lot of credit. What did Goff, Ben Johnson do at halftime? They made some adjustments. They opened some things up. They put some people in motion. They put Gibbs out on the wing, then motioned him back to be able to give a clear read what was going on, who was going to pick him up, and in blitzing situations, who was going to be coming after him that he would have to be responsible for picking up. I thought Ben Johnson and Jared Goff, the entire offense, played very well in the second half, figured some things out. You now got 2 weeks to sit back and wait. You now get to watch NFL football playoff games next week and say who would be the better matchup for the Detroit Lions. It's going to be one of the big debates. But you know what? As a Detroit Lions fan, you don't have to worry about this being the end of the season for another half a month because you've got a half a month until we play again. You're going to be able to see and let everybody talk about, does Carlton Davis come back? Does Terran Arnold come back? Does Pat O'Connor, is he going to be okay? Does Kevin Zettler, is he going to be okay? Yes, there'll be other people talking about it, and everybody's going to be talking about it. We talked about this week about Aiden Hutchinson, Derek Barnes, but now all those people talking about, hey, could these guys actually make it back for the NFC title game? Who knows? I do know this. There might be a chance they do come back. And if they do, you saw the difference Alex Anzalone made just by himself. You see the difference Ify Malafano makes by adding to the team. Those guys alone are making a big difference. Now, if you can add some other people, this defense keeps getting better and better. I don't know right now what's going on with Terry Arnold. I know based on the video, it looked like, to me at least, he probably pulled and stressed some ligaments. Maybe he'll be out next week, but you know what? We don't play next week. As far as everybody else, I'm going to wait for the morning show to get more into it. Right now, y'all need to go to bed. Come on over in the morning at 7 a.m. for the morning show. Go enjoy it. Watch the highlights. Watch the replays. Whoever talks about the game tonight, go for it. Enjoy it. Your Detroit Lions are 15-2. Nobody saw it coming, especially after that Buffalo massacre for the defense. And you know what? They found a way to fix the defense. People are after Aaron Glenn saying he can't coach anything. Look what the chef's kiss he delivered today. The Minnesota Vikings and that power offense didn't do much at all against us. Also, just on a totally selfish note here, if you guys all can, say a prayer for Dew Crew member Matthew Grice. He passed away just before Christmas. We got word of it this morning. You know what? I'm going to say this. The Lions won this game for him. So if you're watching up there, my friend, hopefully you're shaking your fist and enjoying it. Maybe even having a cold, delicious Mountain Dew wherever you're at. So go enjoy it. Go enjoy the championship. Go enjoy the number one seed. I'll see you guys in the morning and the next Lions Talk Live. And you know what? I'm just going to probably have a Mountain Dew tonight even too as to celebrate. I'll see you guys. If there's breaking news tonight, I ain't getting it to you. It'll be in the morning. See you guys on the next Lions Talk Live. Your Detroit Lions are the number one seed in the NFC. 15-2. Woo!
Excuse me, sir, would you... Donations to Reverend Moon? Juice for Jesus?
Read about Jehovah's Witness? How about Buddhism?
Jerry's kids? Oh, yeah. Scientology?
Or nuclear power?